Thomas Markle once again digs up Meghan and Harry for their disgusting hypocrisy. The man is only acting out of hurt. It must be torture not being able to see your grandchildren. Have a heart. He's getting old now. Meghan Markle's estranged father has revealed in an emotional interview that he sent her 40 roses for her 40th birthday in his latest attempts to rebuild their broken relationship. Speaking with GB News' Dan Wooten on The Big Question, Tom explained that I wished her a happy birthday and brighter days ahead, but I've not heard back. He's hurting. Understandable when you actually look at her childhood and see all the money and time he spent on her. He was clearly proud of her and loved her. She had a privileged middle-class upbringing. Meghan chose to live with him, not Doria, and took all that he provided. That's quite telling. Now he's an embarrassment to her. That must really hurt. Mr. Wooten also said, discarded like an unwanted toy by his child that he poured everything into. He's very distressed and doesn't know what to do. It's heartbreaking when you love someone unconditionally, but they don't reciprocate. How very sad that after years of being a good father and doing his best, he's completely shut out of her life. Meghan has shown time and again that what a narcissist she is and how she has once used someone that will later be Markled. Speaking with Dan Wooten on The Big Question, he became emotional as he spoke of hoping to one day hold his 2 grandchildren for the first time. Thomas also largely blamed Prince Harry for his and Meghan's acrimonious breakdown in communication. He added, the more I hear about and read about Prince Harry, the more I am convinced he's a despicable person. I always thought the Nazi uniform he wore was a joke gone wrong. Now I wonder if he is just plain nasty. Harry never demonstrated the common courtesy, manners, and decency of a personally meeting and asking for the hand of Mr. Markle's daughter. It is basic fundamental right and a proper thing to do, and hapless failed to show the backbone while gullibly mouthing the infamous and damning quote of the family she never had. Remember how she wrote in calligraphy about him breaking her heart in a million pieces? Then shared it with her friends for People magazine? Thomas has a broken heart. Look both in their eyes. I see a very sad father floundering and making mistakes, trying to win back the affection and attention of his cold-hearted, egotistical hypocrite of a daughter. But Thomas was also quick to speak about his 2 grandchildren that he holds out hope for one-day meeting and reserved special praise for the name Lily. I call her Lily. That's my Lily. It's the perfect name for her. But I don't think Lilibet is necessary. Lily is the perfect name. I'd like to see her. I dearly like to see her. I want to hold her. Same with Archie. Speaking on GB News, Thomas also agreed with Piers Morgan's remarkable outburst on Good Morning Britain earlier this year, in which the outspoken TV presenter accused Meghan of downright lies. He explained, she lied. She has been lying for years. Lying about the Archbishop. How can you lie about the Archbishop? Her lies are so obvious. I don't know why she says them. When pressed by Wooten on if Meghan had the capacity to lie in her younger years, Thomas denied this. No, she did not. This is new. This is since Harry. Harry's the influence here, and I don't know if he or she is the one behind it. But I really think Harry and probably the Soho friends have changed her in a bad way, not a good way. Thomas also described the action of Meghan and Harry, in particular the effect it could be having on the Queen, as unforgivable. Both Meghan and Harry are attacking the royal family. What they're doing to the Queen is unforgivable. It's embarrassing that they're doing this. Harry saying he's reclaiming his mental illness is a joke. You don't spend 3 hours on television talking about it. You speak with a psychiatrist quietly. I can answer this one easily. Meghan's family doesn't fit in with her new life, hence none of them being invited to the wedding. The photo shoot incident was just an excuse for her to cut ties with her father. She was embarrassed by them and didn't want them mixing with her new family. I believe she's a predator and a user. I hope one day that he gets to meet his grandchildren, but I wouldn't hold my breath. Meghan can be hateful and vengeful. It was clear from the start that she didn't want her father in her life. She was ashamed of him. That's why Harry never got to meet him before the wedding. Most normal families would have met their in-laws prior to the wedding day. She and Harry treated her father with complete disrespect and a lack of basic human compassion. I would guess that Meghan played the part of the poor little unloved girl who had such a hard life growing up, and a dad that she adored, but he didn't understand her at all, and a lot of sad sack information she told him about her childhood. If Harry meets her dad, he will know that she lied from the start and manipulated his emotions to form a tie. Meghan Markle, however, has never given a reason as to why she treats her father so terribly. Abuse has never been mentioned. In fact, her father paid for her everything for her, including her education, a fact that she does not acknowledge. She's never been independent. She's always relied on men to get what she wants, nor is she strong. Saw this coming when she married Harry. She dragged him away to come to the States to make millions off the royals. She should be ashamed of how she was treating her father. I don't blame him one bit for calling her out. The media is the best way. After all, she loves being front and center, doesn't she? No one who is strong has to resort to lying about who they are or what they've done to appear successful. They reach their merits through hard work, talent, and honesty. Thomas is not perfect, but his daughter, is as unperfect as you get. I feel bad for him, as he's obviously very hurt by the way Meghan Markle is treating him. He gave her a fairly nice, comfortable upbringing that appeared to be middle class, and now she's part of the British monarchy, and she thinks she's above the law now. She only brushes her shoulders with people who can invest time and money into her, and Harry, and it's probably best that you let her get on with it. Mr. Markle, as she doesn't apparently care or appreciate you for who you are. Live your last years in peace and harmony. This will destroy your soul and shorten your years on this earth. Meghan is not an example of a good daughter. She's not family-oriented unless she can get money and prestige out of it. Meghan is not a humanitarian. Brand Sussex is not a family-oriented or kind to people. Brand Sussex is about me, making me money, making me famous, making me feel powerful. Meghan and Harry will never rise to the top. They are shallow and pretend to care. They don't really. There might come a day, because no one knows what's around the corner, when this spoiled, arrogant woman will need her father, her family, and what remains of her friends. She sees herself as riding high right now. I have a feeling her fame and importance will be fleeting, simply because it is all based on lies and a pretense that she is everything that she claims to be, but is nothing close to it. It's all facades and acting out a part for Meghan. Such things rarely last. And when it all begins to slip away and the real Meghan Markle steps forward for the world to see her fall, it will be spectacular. She is destined to fall far and fast, taking Harry right along with her.